A few weeks ago, we buried a 6-year-old boy, Wadir al-Fayoum, a young Palestinian American who was stabbed to death, not in the West Bank, not in Gaza, in Chicago, by a 71-year-old landlord who was directly incited by the hate speech of the President of the United States of America, whose dehumanizing rhetoric and whose repeated debunked lies about seeing decapitated Israeli babies caused the man to go and decapitate a Palestinian boy. When Wadir was killed, I want to share with you something that happened with me. A so-called ally, and I emphasize so-called, reached out to me to express condolences for the death of Wadir. After 2 weeks of having repeated, "I stand with Israel," and failed to acknowledge a single Palestinian baby's life in Gaza. And I responded to that person. And I said to him, what's the difference between Wadir and the thousands of Palestinian babies that are being decapitated by your bombs in Gaza? What's the difference between Wadir and Rayyan? What's the difference between a Palestinian child here and a Palestinian child there? You want to know how human a Palestinian child is? Look around you and see all the Palestinian children that grew up in this country because their parents were displaced. And I responded to him, and I told him this, and I want you to remember this the next time someone uses this doublespeak of caring about Islamophobia and anti-Arab bigotry in this country, but using the same tactics and framings to justify the killing of our brothers and sisters there. I said to this man that if I had never been born in this country, if my parents did not find a way out of that occupied land to raise me here, you who is expressing condolences to me here would have justified my death over there. There's no difference between a Palestinian that is here and a Palestinian that is there. We have parents that are writing the names of their children on their arms so that if they have to pull them from the rubble, they can be recognized. Is that the type of humanity that we want? Is that the so-called moral high ground that this country stands on? And so here's what we do. If I was over there and my parents didn't make it out, they would have had to do this to me. And I may have been murdered by the same taxpayer dollars that I'm paying right now. We're sick and tired of being dehumanized. We're sick and tired of being made complicit. We're sick and tired of the rhetoric. We're sick and tired of the occupation. We do not just demand an end to the current bombardment of Gaza. We demand an end to the occupation. We demand an end to apartheid. We demand freedom in every